Oh, it's game time. It's game time. Oh, it's game time. We are here. We are here. We are here with yet another episode of the Unselfish Behavior Podcast. We have my main man, a very, very, very special guest, a brother of mine in the building, the one and only, the comedian and rock star himself, Tyree Spivey is in the building. Tyree, what's going on with you, my man? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
What's up, bro?
Straight up. Tyree Spivey, how you feeling, man? What's going on with you, bro? What's going on?
We out here. Just out here being out here,
That part.
bro.
That part.
You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying? Chilling.
There we go.
What's up?
There we
This
go.
is dope.
This is dope.
I'm very
You like
proud
that?
of
You like the aesthetics?
I'm very proud
We
of
here.
you.
Hey, that's all. Shout out to my main man, B Visuals. That's behind the scenes. You know, we here in the whole full-on production. We here, huh? We
love
representing
this.
well. You
This
like
is
it?
dope.
You like it?
This is dope.
Hey, look. You know, so let's jump into the conversation. For me, I always like the flow of the Unselfish Behavior Podcast to feel more like a conversation opposed to an interview. So what we're going to do is going to have a little fun. We're going to talk about a multitude of different topics, obviously, right? But what I want to do before we jump into anything, I always like to allow the audience to get to know the guest, the people who don't know you, give them an opportunity to get to know who you are, what you do, what you stand for.
What if in that moment I ain't got shit to say? Like, what if I just came here and had nothing?
Look, nigga, I just jump into the questions here. That'd be what it is.
What do you mean?
Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you do? What are you known for? What are you
man.
passionate about? What's going on with you? Who
Wow,
are you?
that's
Why are
so
you
deep.
here? Huh?
I'm here for one. My boy Q asked me to
That's
come
love
down.
right there. That's
and I was
love.
like, all right, that's cool.
Come on.
You know, for the rest of it, you know, I'm Tyree.
Yes,
know,
sir.
I'm just all around, you know, hilarious person.
Yes, sir.
And that
Yes,
that
sir.
voice needs to be heard
Yes, sir.
by the world.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? And I'm gonna do that one way or another. It's only a matter.
Bro, you make me happy.
Good.
Do you realize that?
That's what I want.
Bro, there's never ever a dull moment. Like, literally, I cannot stare at this man. I can't fucking stare at the nigga. Like, I can't. It's just like pure joy, pure excitement. And for me, what I think about Tyree, I think that's a gift, actually. I think there's a difference between someone being labeled as a comedian and just being able to turn that switch on when they on the stage or when they're in front of the lights or when they're making a sketch or whatever. But that's you behind closed doors. Have you always been like that?
Man, like people swear like I'm just the funny guy all day long. I'm like, I get pissed off too. Like,
Okay, talk about it.
I fight niggas.
That part.
What do you mean? Like
That part.
I just say I'm right
Yeah.
there. I'm
Yeah.
right there with you, my
That
guy.
part.
Like I
That
don't
part.
understand. You know, I remember it would be like even girls would be like, "Oh my god, I can't take you serious."
Ain't that some shit?
I'm like, hey, it's crazy because we be seriously. Could I say that?
That part, of course. Lead us to Unselfish Behavior Podcast. It's raw and uncut up in this
great.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Talk about that though. I think about when I was young, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there is a stigma around the funny guys, to where it's like the women ain't really, you know what I'm saying, gonna really take it there with you. Do you feel like your gift in being funny and being able to make people laugh is a gift and a curse? And if
Yeah.
so, why?
Well, at the same, let me backtrack it, bro,
talk
because
about it.
for me, I understand my adorableness, bro. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that that I don't necessarily try. Like I people
Right.
always, you know, when you don't understand me,
Right.
like I like on my like comments or something like that, if I post some or even if I'm doing like a live show, it's like there's a lot of people that don't necessarily get me, and that's okay. It's cool for the people who don't, but I know that, you know, overall there's more people that love me than do.
Right.
So, you know, I just focus on the ones that do
Right.
and just keep rolling with that
Right.
because I don't know, I've always been a happy dude.
Right.
You know,
Were
I don't
you
know
like
if that's
class clown or were you like?
yeah, class clown.
Yeah.
Class clown. I was up in there. You know, I had to. I think it was to a point now where I think I was on contracts.
Come on.
You know those little kids that be on contract. Have you ever had that?
I have not. No.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Okay, so I don't know if you two. Well, we ain't that far apart from each other, but you know, remember when you were younger, you would see the green cards. Like if you it like okay, elementary.
remember that shit.
Elementary.
Yeah. Talk about it. Some 90s
If you
shit.
were to misbehave, like every kid is on green.
Come on.
Yeah, it was like a green card, and if you misbehave or if you get a warning, they'll drop you to yellow. When I tell you, your boy was always on red.
Always.
Red.
Just bad than a motherfucker.
That mean you couldn't do a damn thing but shit.
Nigga can't even go to recess.
Man.
Can't even eat.
Heard it. Why? I'm the only one got to get escorted
that part.
To the cafeteria with the teacher.
That part. Right. Yeah, so, they got to pass you your shit.
Yeah, you
at the table by yourself.
Mm-hmm. It was cool.
How have you experienced that aspect of the funny? The aspects to where it's like, it gets me in trouble. Right, the funny is getting me in trouble, right? How have you experienced that in other lanes outside of school?
You know what? I think it was one time where I was with some of the homies because I went to jail for like 153 days.
Come
on. It was
the hell you do, Tyree?
Huh?
The hell was you in jail for?
I didn't do shit.
Come on. You know when a nigga pick his phone up for no reason.
Pick his phone up. Still the same from 4 seconds ago.
Not a damn nigga text you.
Nobody
no phone call.
My mom, my line.
Got you.
No, I think I had. What did I do? I had. I was with my boy. He wanted to rob a taco shop with a BB gun.
Okay.
And I was like,
see, and again, I don't know if this nigga's telling the truth. I don't know anything.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you,
this is a part of what, right? And it's like, is this nigga playing?
No, it's like a dead ass story.
Okay, so Tyree Spivey, he's talking about a story about a nigga robbed the taco truck with a BB gun. Go ahead, talk about it.
Now, first, I didn't rob it.
You didn't do it. We ain't gonna testify
with the well, I'm
allegedly.
It's passed since then, but a lot of people don't know that I'm very dangerous, bro. I have a strike.
Speak on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I can see it too.
Mm-hmm. So one of my friends, he robbed a taco shop with a BB gun, and I was pretty much there. You know, I mean, it was my car.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm like,
gotcha.
Something told me when he went in, I was like, I should just get my burrito and go.
Just dip on out.
But I didn't.
And that nigga went there and robbed
the
spot.
Yeah. So, I dealt with that.
Yeah.
For a little bit. Nobody was like, "What, Tyree? But he's so exactly how you talk about me. Oh my God, you're so this, you're so fun loving. Why would you even?" I was like, "Man,
I didn't even know.
Man, I was just helping out the homie.
Right, right. Nothing else.
Man, I've always had like a certain light about me. Like I've always tried to see the good, even in the worst of people, or or situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it wasn't always times where. Like nigga, it was like I had no goddamn money. I had no money.
No
what?
Broke than a motherfucker.
Boom and pow.
Come on,
out here hurting.
Talk about it. And that's what I mean when I was talking to you before the episode started. People will see you literally. You already know this. People will see you. They'll see your gram. They'll see your moves you make. And I get this all the time. And they'll judge you according to the successes and adventures that you're doing. But they don't know what came behind that in order to get there, right?
Even when like you, I would feel kind of weird about it. Like even when you would like bring me out, you know what I'm saying? Like at your shows, because you're like, this guy has, Instagram follows, and I was like, wow, this is what y'all think of me. I didn't know y'all love me like this. I didn't even know. I'm like,
you got real fans out here.
Nah, fam. Like I'm a barber. Like I cut hair during the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. I mean, social media is, one of the greatest tools to ever, use. I already knew that was coming years ago. We all knew it was coming. Right, you know what I mean? But to the level of how it does now and how it changes people you know what I mean? I think it's only going to do two things. Social media only going to do is either who you want to be, who you like, if how you be like, oh, be yourself.
Yeah.
Nigga, if self's not working,
got you.
You know what I'm saying? Then you turn around and you be somebody else. That's what happens. They turn around.
Right.
But if you notice, those people that do that, they have a thing about them where it's just like something's off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you're like, I think about like, a lot of like the young rappers out right now, like, like 6ix9ine, like him, like he ain't
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like he's like to me, I'm like, oh, bro, that's like character work. Like to me,
right?
To me, I'm like, oh, that's not real. But then you get somebody like The Rock or Will Smith, you know what I'm saying, and has all that genuine love.
Yeah.
Or there's somebody that, you know, or somebody like, or like me, like, you know, it only makes you, like, I imagine myself, you know, if I was to say, like, if I had millions of followers, I'd still be the same me. I just have, you know, people,
right,
you know, behind. I wouldn't think of no different. Like
right.
The numbers are good for what, you know, for production wise, but you know, it helps you become more real with yourself if that's where you're going.
How important is it as a comedian to be transparent in your craft? What I mean by that is, obviously you have a lot of comedians who have been able to heal and to use the platform, especially in stand-up. Stand-up comedy is a beast,
it's
right?
raw.
And so for me, I've always experienced comedians in that light, to where they're in the stand-up realm, to where they kind of use that platform not only to make people laugh, but they're using it as kind of like a healing platform, right?
Yeah,
Kevin
man.
Hart, Laugh at My Pain, for example. So how have you been able to utilize your platform? Because you do comedy, you do sketches, you do a multitude, stand-up, you do a multitude of different things with the gift. How have you been able to use that in making sure that people see the true side of what's really going on?
Like, I came out here like 6 years ago, and I think when I got out here, I was doing comedy, I was doing stand-up, and I was like, you know, cutting hair, and, you know, I was cutting like, you know, 6-7 days a week. Just like,
grinding,
12, like, bro, I didn't even feel like a comedian. I just felt like a funny dude at the barber shop.
Right.
Like, that's how, but, you know, because I need the quiche. Need the quiche
Need that.
But I was thinking,
yes, sir.
I was thinking, like, man, like, the past 3 years, when I started doing, you know, the sketches, and you know, it helped all the way around, as far as with like it helped with my stand up, because I was able to do, you know, stupid shit and just put it out there and just start trusting myself and just going, you know, putting it out there. And then, you know, the music came, and then it just takes you to a place of like a clarity. Like it really does. If you keep working at something, it's like really, you keep working your like your set out, your sketches out, or whatever whatever you're doing, you can only get better. Right. And it's only been 3 years. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How important is the consistency? A lot of people feel like, and this is on all spectrums, from business to personal to, you know, whatever, people get discouraged so quick once they don't see the numbers or once they don't see the money. How important is it to focus on the joy that the work is bringing?
You have to focus on the joy and doing fun shit with, you know, the people that, you know, that matter to you and that you matter to them. Like, you know, do fun shit with your friends. Like, like, put shows together, put podcasts on, do them with your friends.
Absolutely.
Because that's the only real people, like, you got to keep a certain level of energy behind you. It hurts.
Facts.
Let me tell you something. Comedy hurts.
Bro,
people be like,
I admire the
people
sport.
be like,
I look at it as a sport, man.
Man,
not
and
for
you know
everybody.
what's crazy? Ain't shit funny about comedy.
Come on.
Ain't nothing funny about these jokes. You think this is a joke? You think these jokes are what? You think these are funny? Man, there's people like blood, sweat, tears over that. Yeah. It hurts.
Yeah.
This is a it's more so, it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? You don't just, you know, just step into it and just be like, all right, well, I guess I could do this real quick and, you know, come back to it. But
in your opinion, what's the difference between, and from a stand-up comedic perspective, what's the difference between elites, people who are like, okay, every time I bring him out, he gonna rock this motherfucking crowd, and for people that's kind of like reaching, and you can kind of tell they reach? Like, what's the difference between them from a preparation standpoint? Is it like, you know what I'm saying? Do you see a difference?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do, because I mean, after you do it for so long, you see who's like, you would look at somebody, you'd be like, wow, like, yo, this shit is funny as hell. Is he just made this up right now?
Putting work in.
Little do they know he been doing that for like years. You know what I'm saying? This whole 15 minutes, 20 minutes of memorized, like,
That shit
you know,
is a fucking gift, dog.
jokes and you know, punchlines and all that. But he's done it so many times now. He's just having fun.
No, like the back of his hand.
Yeah, you could pull it out anytime you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case the crowd's not feeling him, just, you know, or the comedian, you know, fucking around on stage, they could go right into their material.
Right.
Versus somebody who is not prepped, which it has definitely happened to me so many times. I'll go up there and forget everything. I'll be like,
what do you do in those moments? As a comedian, it's so tough, dog. It's so tough. Like, I look at it from an audience, you know, perspective. I'm just like, I've seen a lot of comedians go up there and just bomb their whole set.
It hurts.
And it's like, damn, that shit looks very difficult to do.
Yeah, I remember I was booed in front of my mom for the first time. Yeah, I think I was doing comedy for like a year, bro. And I honestly think the dude did not like me because of my haircut.
Get out of here. Come on.
I had a Gumby. All right, you laugh. Why are you laughing, bro?
It's a fucking Gumby, nigga. That shit is funny, nigga.
It was. It was a Gumby. This shit was Bobby Brown.
Come on.
The whole
way. What are you
way.
thinking?
Okay, Halloween had just came.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Huh?
So I was trying to get the curls in there, and I was trying to get the Gumby. It just wasn't my.
Come on.
It wasn't you. But
it
wasn't my time.
Yes, sir.
I think that following week I had a show, and my mom going to see me for the first time. No, I think this is my mom's second time saying, my mama, yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm killing it now.
It's always them moments, too. You
always them moments.
Gassing yourself up.
Gassing myself up, trying to be my own confidence.
Mom, I'm about to kill him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
How do moments like that, like mold you?
It hurts
right?
so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I think the first joke I threw out.
Booed in front of mom.
First joke I threw. Well, okay, I got heckled. I didn't necessarily get booed because I know I'm a likable person. It's not like you're not gonna like me.
Right.
You're not gonna not like me. It's just like I wish you were funnier.
Yeah, I ain't really funny.
I respect your crap.
Gotcha.
But you just didn't do it for me.
That shit ain't
you know. But this person deliberately was like ultimate disrespect.
Come on.
First time I got on stage, when I got up there, he was like, I think I threw a joke out there. He was like, I'm about to get you. I was like, oh shit. So anyways, y'all, joke number 2. Threw the joke 2 out there. He was like a whole yawn.
Damn, niggas really be wilding in the audience.
When I tell you my ears were getting hot.
Come on.
I couldn't do anything. I was over here.
Just like that.
Yeah, man, I don't really know how to roast like that, so won't you please kindly
shut
up?
Let me just do my shit.
And it didn't work out. They was laughing more, right?
Come on.
It did. I'm looking over to my mama for help. Mamas will always be there for you. I was like, Mama.
You know, moms would get up and shut it down.
I was like, Mama, what do I do?
Yeah.
She was like, tell him to shut the fuck up. It's okay.
Come on. Why her phone out?
What the fuck? Why she recording my tragedy?
Come on.
Damn. Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Hey, yo, fam, my mama said, shut the fuck up.
Come on.
It worked. I came back, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had a situation where the heckler is like, yo, I may have to I may have to go to blows with this nigga?
Nah, I don't really necessarily get that.
Okay, gotcha.
Nah, I get like
I've seen
people.
I've seen it at comedy
it's
shows.
out there.
To where, you know, especially when it's a bar involved, okay? So
bars are wild.
You got a bar in a comedy show. You got drunk ass. You asking for heckler. What the fuck did I just say?
Yeah.
You asking for hecklers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever experienced an environment to where it's like, yo, this is hostile territory?
Like, yo, I just thought this was jokes.
Yeah.
Like, I think I did one when I was in San Diego. That's where I'm from. I did a show. It was somewhere in the hood, and there was a lot of black people there.
Yeah.
It was a lot of black people there. It was all type of different types because it was a military town. So these are, you know, people from all over. You know what I mean? We got Atlanta, New York, Chicago. They all under one roof. And, you know what I'm saying? It was a cool crowd. I just, you know, it was a hostile
It was hostile.
Hostile environment.
Yeah, hostile environment. Yes, sir.
Hostility.
Yes, sir.
What's that word?
Something like that. We almost there.
You know what I almost said.
That part.
You know what I almost.
That part. Something like that.
That nigga said, "Hey." He was like, "Hey, cuz on everything."
No, he didn't.
On everything, bro. You a funny nigga, bro.
That part. You didn't even have to take that.
Bro.
How you take that?
I was like,
I don't know if I'm getting pressed on.
Yeah, bro. Like, are you like? Why are you so aggressive with me, bro? Like, these are jokes. Hey, what else you gonna say though? Like,
make me laugh again.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm like, yo, is this serious?
Yes, sir.
Yo, like,
yes, sir.
What is this?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That part. I'm curious. I'm very, very curious, man. When I booked you, I wanted to jump into some depths that I feel like I'm curious about, and I feel like a lot of other people are curious about in regards to comedians. Mm-hmm. That grind looks that grind just looks different. And with me being a performer, the poetry grind is tough from a financial standpoint. But
all of it,
as a comedian,
it hurts.
It's it feels like, damn, it's so many comedians, it's so many platforms. Talk a little bit about the struggle from a financial standpoint, the struggle from a recognition standpoint, the struggle from what I'm saying? How difficult is the grind to be a successful comedian?
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, being a live performer, period, is just tough. A lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get paid shit for how even as half as good as you are.
I'm telling you.
But it's something in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I doing this? Why am I why do I keep getting called back? Like to the goddamn stage. Why am I calling myself back? Why am I this shit is a whole life. If I didn't do stand up, I'd be like, I don't know what are we doing?
Right.
Like, if I wasn't, I don't know. I wouldn't. There really ain't no plan B, bro.
Right.
Like, it's like
I tell a lot of people it shouldn't be.
I'm all in.
That part, when you know your calling, it shouldn't be no plan B.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm not like, if this don't work out, it's cool. Yeah. I didn't have people, not believing me and shit like that. It's okay, because I got me.
That part.
I got me.
Talk about that.
Boom and pow.
Come on, boom and pow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I got me.
I'm married with it. Yes, sir. I like that a lot. Yeah. Hey, because look, I talk to people about that. It's like, yo, really don't give a fuck what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people's opinions you don't even ask for. It's like, nigga, I didn't ask you for that shit. How important is it to you, though, to tune out the noise from a negative perspective? With me, when I was on my journey and just starting with the poetry, and I started to really, really believe in myself, and I'm shutting down these crowds.
Can I tell you something?
Talk about it, please.
When I seen you perform,
come on,
I was like, this dude's loud.
Loud than a motherfucker.
No, but it was like loud in my spirit. I was like, yo, hold on,
that soul be speaking.
I said, okay,
come on,
all right.
Sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
I gotta dig.
I gotta do something to myself. Straight up. Hey, that's the point. That's why you can't find another King Q.
No way. No way.
I say that humbly.
No way. Like, if anybody was to see you perform, it's like, yo, I gotta step my performance game up, because it's like you're talking to every single soul in there, and we need that. You know what I'm saying? And,
absolutely.
And that's how I want my stand-up to be. I want it to be just evergreen, feel good comedy, no matter if we black, white,
that's right,
Hispanic,
that's
like
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter.
That's right.
Like, I just want to boom and pow.
That's right.
That's
right.
it.
What's the vision in terms of using your comedic gifts, your ability to be able to make people laugh, which is such a powerful gift. People underestimate, wow, I literally have a superpower to where I can go in any stage, any arena, any room, and make people feel good.
Yeah.
How important is that? How important is your role as a comedian to the world? How do you view it from a global perspective, from a world perspective? Like, yo, this shit is needed. Like, so when you think about quitting, when you think about stopping, when the money ain't flowing, it's like I'm obligated to keep doing what I'm doing because people are relying on me.
I'm telling you, once you start to get in a rhythm, if you do have it, like, your career will move you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like, forward. Like, if it begins to be certain, situations, people, scenarios that where, like, you will be moved forward. So all you have to do is really stick to your craft.
There we go. There we go.
All you have to do is stick to your craft, and once you keep harnessing that shit is like it's like power. It's like a
keep feeding it.
Yeah. It's like I would say okay, put it like this. I'm the fire. I am the flame.
Come on.
And to keep that flame alive, I have to keep feeding it.
Come on.
I have to.
It's Mando.
Like I have. It's definitely Mando.
It's
Mando. That's
that's
L.A.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's
Boom and
Mando.
pow.
That's Mando.
Yeah,
That's Mando. Where you from, Tyree?
San Diego.
Okay.
Mainly Oceanside.
Y'all niggas don't say Mando out there?
I had no
Cali,
idea
right?
what that meant.
Yeah, you had no idea. How about for sure? You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
I'm just trying to see what's
Mando,
going on.
I was like,
Okay.
whoa. When I first heard it, I said, okay, mandatory. Y'all
Mandatory.
wow.
Yeah.
Y'all wow. Y'all wow. Y'all wow for that. Okay.
Yes, sir, man. It's the LA thing. It's
Yeah,
the LA
man.
vibe.
No, I'm saying I really do think that this you gotta harness that craft. Like you really, if you don't eat, you're gonna be hungry.
Facts.
If you don't, want to work out your body, then if you want results, like you have to put work into the shit.
That
like
part.
you have to really work it. It's gonna be a lot of no's. I still got a lot of more bombs to go until I level up and get even a better version of what I am right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's every. It's a rhythm.
Do you embrace the no's? What advice do you give to people that have a hard time getting told no?
Bro, when people tell you can't,
come on,
tell me I can't.
That give me a whole nother.
Tell me I
fuel.
can't.
Come on,
it's a whole different rhythm. You said
you said I can't do that.
Okay,
it's ball game
for sure.
It's ball game.
Bet. Yeah, I don't know what that focus is, but I ain't never had a time where somebody was like, "Yo, you can't do that," and then I actually couldn't. There was I don't even remember there being a time when not even as a little kid, they'd be like, I bet you can't go over there and jump that gate or jump out the what?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Oh yeah, you got me fucked up 0.5.
So now we gotta talk about we are in a space right now. We are in a generation to where everybody wants everything tomorrow. Everybody wants everything tomorrow. Everybody wants everybody wants their dreams and their goals to manifest without putting the work in. Yep. Everybody wants their dreams and their goals to manifest without them making no sacrifices.
Yeah.
Yep. So talk to me a little bit about what sacrifices have Tyree Spivey made, whether it's from a personal perspective, whether from a family perspective. Like for me, I've sacrificed a lot of time away from my daughter. I've sacrificed being homeless. I've sacrificed friends, family members. Talk about that.
I've sacrificed. For me, I feel like I've sacrificed a lot of time that that I could have been putting into my craft, or like I was thinking just for the simple fact of me cutting hair. Like I was cutting 6-7 days a week, 12-hour days, and not making shit.
Wow.
And still, trying to work my Instagram and still trying to, like, it's like you making enough money just to like live.
Survive.
That's it.
Just getting by.
Yeah. Like it's a difference between living and surviving.
Come on.
And I wasn't living. I wasn't living. Like I was like, I'm over here scraping. It's a different energy. Like my I think I was staying in some apartment that the rent just got like super crazy. Like the ain't no rent control. Not really.
It's going up on your ass every month.
Well, for me, mine it was every year. But then my booth rent at the barbershop where I was at, that shit was going up every year. So when I first got here, I was killing the game.
Come on,
your boy was making money. What? What?
Grinding.
Out here being out here.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And then like 3 years later, it's like, hold up.
That shit slow down.
Yeah, that shit kind of.
Where that shit go?
Yeah, it's I didn't know where it went.
That part.
And I had no idea like what I was gonna do. Like I was like, man, I just gotta I was ready to like throw it all away. I'm telling you, because you getting those moments where you like, man, like fuck it, fuck all this.
Man,
like I'm cool, bro. Cool, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's funny because people look at me, man, and my job and my duty is to keep people up. right? So for me, I feel like a huge part of my calling is centered around inspiration and empowerment. But I have a lot of moments behind closed doors, bro, to where I literally feel like, bro, I'm not doing this shit no more.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm dead ass. Like, bro, from a financial perspective,
Man.
like, I remember before I was walking in my calling, bro, I was making bread as a salesman. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Every sales job I've ever had, bro, I've probably got accused of doing fraud at all of my fucking sales jobs just because my numbers is crazy.
Right.
Like, this ability, me being able to communicate and hold a conversation with anybody. That's door-to-door sales. That's telemarketing. That's any form of sales, bro. It's game over. You get me in front of a person, nigga, they're gonna buy into me. And once you buy into the person, you can sell them any product, right? And once I figured that out, it was ball game for me.
Yeah.
So I've had moments, bro, along my journey to where I'm like, bro, I'm about to just, like, I'm done with all this shit.
Cool, bro.
I'm about to delete my Instagram, bro. I'm about to just go back to sales, make my bread, and live my little life. But it's like, no, when you know you have a calling, you have an obligation to do this. But there's a lot of behind the scenes mental stuff that goes on with that. So talk to me about, I'm a huge advocate for mental health, right? And I hold workshops for students in inner cities centered around mental health. Talk to me a little bit about the mental aspect of the work, right? Does it become overwhelming sometimes where it's like, yo, I can't do this shit, and you dealing with anxiety, you dealing with depression,
it's a lot.
You feel down, you got a daughter, obviously. I want you to talk about that, to where it's like, damn, it's holiday season, I can't even provide for my daughter. I'm not sure if you ever felt like that. But nigga, that's like, that'll send a man over a ledge.
It hurt.
Talk about that.
It hurt, bro. I think a couple years ago, I had to, let my daughter know, like, hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and postpone Christmas, and she was just like, and what hurt even more is the fact that she was kind of like, all right, and I was like, oh, man, I can't even win. I can't even win. Like, don't be understanding. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How many times have I done this?
Right. She kind of expected it.
You were used to it?
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I don't ever want, like, her to be used to, like, my thing. I don't want her. She's growing up right now to, because she's in Houston. She's grown up from back and forth from between, like, she's been in Texas for the longest of time right now.
Right.
But before, she was going back and forth between, San Diego and then Houston and then Dallas, then back to San Diego. Like, it was just doing too much, So she's grown up accustomed being comfortable in uncomfortable environments. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like
it's her norm.
And that's not cool for me. She was like, oh yeah, I like being the new kid at school. I'm like, man, like to hear you even say that is like, that's a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you like being the new kid at school. That means you've gone to so many schools. You're just like, all right,
for her.
Yeah. So my thing is, I be thinking, if so much goes on in your mental.
Yeah.
When you think about the work, because I'm over here thinking like this work is gonna provide a better life for her. So all like at the end of the day, this is yes, I need to fix me so she could be good like forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to deal with that mental is it could take a toll on you. Yeah. Whether even when it's going good, when because I don't necessarily. I used to get caught up in the numbers a lot when I first started going. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I just gotta just keep going. If I get to, if I get to 1 million, I'll be good. Like, but bro, either way, I'm good. Right. You know what I'm saying? There like it's gonna get there. I just have to stop. I be doing too much. I have this thing about me sometimes where I have to catch myself where I be doing so much and don't shit be getting done.
I talk about
and that happens a lot.
All the time.
Shit don't be getting done at all. You like, yo, but I'm tired. I'm sleepy. You mean I can't, how do I live?
Nothing came out of all this work I just did. All this movement. Nothing. Zero. Nothing.
I'm hurt. Yeah. I'm hurt, and that meant you get so like, bro. Yeah. I'm up. Just fuck all this. I'm cool, bro.
Right.
I'm good off it, but you have to stay strong. You have to stay strong.
Yeah, there's no other option.
Nah.
Breaking is not an option.
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I've gone. I've invested too much into myself to just cash out now, because I feel like I wouldn't have that much. I want to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to take every bad day, every good day, any day that could be better, because that way, it's a learning experience. I'm learning every day about myself and finding like who I am,
right?
As and it keeps every layer just keeps getting peeled off, because I don't stop, and I like the person who I'm forming into be, into being. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm about to reach my full potential, and it's definitely coming. It's something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen because I want it to happen.
And
you know what I mean?
And you're worthy of receiving it.
And I know I'm worthy. I feel like
that's the key.
That's the key. I deserve it.
Yeah,
I deserve it for myself.
There we go.
Yeah, because I love to make people happy.
Yeah,
I love my friends. I love people who who interact with me, and we're all cool. Like I have no problem, just getting along with anybody of any race.
That's right.
That's
beautiful.
Bro, I am just all about the love and the positivity.
Light. You are light.
The light.
You are the light.
I am light.
Absolutely. But I am light. It's super dope about you, because I get a feel from you. Here's the feel that I get from you. I don't just view you as one realm of comedy or comedian.
It's overall, right?
I interview you. I view you as an all-around just entertainer and creative, right? And so I view you as kind of like the Jamie Foxx realm, the Will Smith realm, the Eddie Murphy realm, to where it's like he can literally play multiple roles. Like you have characters in your sketches. I want you to talk about.
What?
I just fucking thought about Renee Alphonse.
When I did that
show, your characters in your sketches, bro. People fall in love with the characters. Like, bro, I don't know the names, bro, but the fucking PE coach.
Davenport.
The funny shit, bro. I'm like, bro, I literally, bro, when I be typing on your shit, like, bro, I'm at home crying, bro. Like, what is wrong with you?
It's
like,
so stupid.
I be looking like this nigga Tyree Spivey has a fucking problem. What is wrong with this man? Like, my stomach should not be hurting this much.
So many
like, this
layers.
is ridiculous. What was the inspiration behind the characters, and what was the inspiration behind you doing sketches? I feel like that was a wave. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it was like a wave. Like
it was a wave a couple years ago.
Like a lot of people start doing sketches.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even want to do it, because I was thinking like, man, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Sketches, bro. I'm gonna do it the traditional way.
Right.
And then I was like, man, because I used to have like videos on my YouTube and my Facebook and my Instagram, and they were like, this is back in the day. Like I used to have YouTube back in 2006.
Wow.
So and I had posted some shit on there, and it actually started doing good. I'm like, oh, okay. This okay? But I didn't understand what I had back then. I was like 18 or 19. I knew I was funny. Right. I knew I was a funny kid. And I used to kill it at the, the family barbecues and shit. Right. Like I would always kill it. You know what I'm saying? But it would never to the level what it is now. Right. And it was a wave. And I was like, man, should I like do it? And when I started doing it, it was like a rhythm. It was like you everything you do, you find your pace. You know what I'm saying? You find your right beat to your right track. That way and I'm like, okay, this is cool. Now I'm just gonna be killing it every damn Thursday and be shooting every damn Thursday on my phone.
Come on.
Yeah, like I figured, I'm like, bro, I gotta get it, and then Instagram kind of like took a different wave, which is cool. Yeah. Because I was just like, well, might as well just go back to doing what I'm doing. Right. I'm not tripping. Right. Like, I could, still perform and, do that, and then the numbers would just look good on paper. I only started doing that because I wanted to get booked. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was like, oh, well, I would try to go for like certain auditions or certain auditions or go to like get booked for certain comedy shows, and they'd be like, yeah, but what are your numbers? I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's
and
wild.
so I was like, oh, you want numbers? Cool. I'll be right
Game
back.
time. Yep, I'll be back. There you go.
But now it's just.
So would you say that's kind of your niche though? Like
what?
Sketches?
Because you like, yo, sketches?
I'm about to go get my numbers. Boom, I'm about to go revert to what I know works.
Yeah,
is that like
that
sketches?
works.
You knew,
I mean,
you knew
it just
was gonna work.
I didn't know that shit worked like that until I started doing it, and then I started like really telling stories and really wanted to like write and really like expanding my like it helped me. That's what I'm saying. Like it helped me grow, like my mind, like it like opened up a whole fucking door that's just been locked this whole time. I'm like, oh, I'm about to have fun. Like let's
game time.
Let's go. And I think and when I started doing it for like YouTube, that's what really like changed my whole rhythm.
Do YouTube? Obviously, I know they pay people, but how does the pay work with YouTube for people out there that are not aware of it? We're obviously aware that people get paid through YouTube. I'm not sure if it's through views. I'm not sure if it's through traffic, subscribers. How does that work with YouTube?
I think you get paid for the ads and the engagement.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
But not necessarily for the numbers. So
for the numbers of you don't get not for the numbers because the people are gonna watch it.
Got you.
Because the numbers it's more so the watch time.
Got you.
Because YouTube calculates. If you look at a video, a 3-minute video, and it's funny as hell. Now imagine like YouTube. I love people on YouTube. I love YouTube and people that like watching longer content. Like Instagram is.
I scroll on YouTube more than I do Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is like fast. Like, all right, cool, fast. What's this?
Right.
Damn. I'm sad. I'm happy. I'm sad.
Right.
It's so many emotions.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Popeye's chicken.
Right.
Okay, like. But
that's real.
But for YouTube, it YouTube and Facebook, like it.
Yeah, Facebook is huge.
It is. It is very huge, and I think when I started doing that shit, that YouTube love is like a different type of love from any other platform, like YouTube and Facebook, because they like they let you know. Hey man, this wasn't a good video. Hey man, this was fire. Hey bro, we love you, bro. And and it's a rhythm I had. I think I'm posting like 7 days a week. I don't know if you noticed, like maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I was posting like a motherfucker.
When I look at your page, it's like, bro, you was posting shit a day.
I was posting at least 7 videos a week.
Bro, it was to the point to where I felt like, okay, this is his full-time job.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have this much time
I wanted to grinding, I took a pay cut in cutting hair because I was working 5 days a week cutting hair, and 2 days a week I was filming.
So in 1 day of filming, you'll just knock out a whole bunch.
Knock out a whole bunch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think it was, bro, I was tired. When I tell you I was hurt,
exhausted.
Your boy was tired.
Was that around the time you say you felt like you was moving?
But I was happy. Gotcha. Yeah, but I was happy. But it just started as the money, like from YouTube, like now I'm able to work less. You see what I'm saying? So I see what it can do.
Got you.
I see what it can do as far as for like financial reasons, like. And it helps you to do whatever you want to do as far as getting merch or
got you.
You know what I'm saying, renting out spaces. Now you're filming at bigger spots and stuff like that. So there is money to be made out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever content you want to put out there, you have to believe in yourself 100% because not everybody around. And not only do you have to believe in yourself 100%, you have to get the people that are around you to believe in you 100% because you can't do this shit alone. I did not do this alone. I was, I had help from all those all those people from fucking work. I have they help me. I have, you know, my like the people that I film with, like, you know, it's a working environment. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't have done it without help from everybody around me. You see what I'm saying? And like I
that's
just
from both ends. That's on a personal level and in terms of the brand and what I'm looking at to do with my kids.
And personally, because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to. I was editing all this shit on my phone, on my YouTube for like a good 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
On my phone, nobody knew. You know how hard it is to edit 7-minute sketches from your phone, like. And then I have to have a show I gotta do in like an hour. But hold on, let me go finish this. Like it's a lot. Yeah, it was a lot I was doing. But you know, I'm trying to. Now I'm at a pace where I'm just like, I want to work for what I want to work for, and you know what I mean. Eventually, I will stop cutting hair. I just want to be able to get up at any time of the day and it not be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I know I'm always be okay, so why don't I just be okay?
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. What do you say to the people? And it's probably one of my last questions, but I'm curious about it. What do you say to the people out there, man, that's struggling right now with trusting their gift? I always talk to people about this.
Man.
Trust. You know you special. You know you got something.
You know you got something.
You know you got it. You know you have that one thing or that two thing, whatever. You know you have it. You're not trusting it enough to be able to walk in it. What do you say to the people that's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of struggling with that?
Or maybe it's like, you know, you have it, but maybe like it is like a baby, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, and it lays dormant in you, and you as you talk to people, you communicate people over the years, you know, and you know you see glimpses of yourself.
There we go.
Doing what, like, whoa, like, you know, I do see myself performing in front of thousands and thousands of crowds, like, and I feel it, like I try to manifest that shit,
sir.
Like I want to, like, boy, you know, like I sit
talk.
here,
yes, sir. You know, that's my talk.
I sit there and I'm just like, I'm going to, you know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be, you know, doing shows and sold out. I'm gonna be doing over 100 cities, you know, nonstop. I'm gonna be making, the money's gonna be there.
Absolutely.
If anything, I'm not worried about is the money, because I know it's gonna come.
That's destined.
Associated with
what you're doing.
Yes, with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So you, like, for anybody who don't think they have it, or if they feel something, like, especially when you make somebody laugh, or when you feel like something that's in you, like you, like the best niggas out their class, like some of the, like those people, that's, you know real. What I'm talking about?
Real. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Like that, you have to just be conscious that, you know, and trusting of yourself. Like, you really gotta trust yourself, because this, like, you know, as far as entertainment or whatever craft it is, especially for entertainment, like, you really gotta trust yourself.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, because ain't no man, like,
and understanding, like you said, it's a process. It may be you may feel something, but it may just be a baby. You may
it's
just
a baby.
Like,
it needs to grow.
Damn, this feel a little different. Okay, I'm pretty sure women feel that when they like weeks into a pregnancy.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Okay, something don't feel right.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, I equate that to like an idea or a project that you did, or something that you did, and it's like, okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Keep trusting that. Allow it to fester.
That's what I was
grow,
thinking. That's what I was thinking. Like I wasn't trying to do, like, I say I was doing like all these songs that I have, like, now, like
music. Talk about that.
Man, like, I wasn't doing, you know, I've always made like dumbass songs, like, back in the day. Right. And you can even go back to my YouTube and scroll.
Yes, sir.
But I'm saying,
yes, sir.
But, you know, I was making all these dumbass songs, and you know what I mean. But I was like, man, like, I know if the rappers right now are doing it, I know your boy could get in there.
Facts.
I know. I was like, I know your boy could get in there. I was like, I could write something.
That part.
I could do something, and you know what I'm saying. And I was like, I know I can do this. I need to get with somebody who believes in me just as much.
There we go.
Yeah, and I found like two of my friends, which we're really good friends now.
Wow.
You know, Butter and Biscuit. Shout out to Butter and Biscuit. They don't play about their money. They don't
out.
play about
Come
their
on.
money.
They
They
don't
do
play about
not
that.
play about
shit.
their bread. Biscuit said, "Don't ask shit if you ain't got the bag." I said, "Hold on, wait. Can I just
Let me just see what's going on in this
let's
pocket
see?
right here. Let me
Okay,
see.
what about Boom and Pow? Boom and Pow. Well, talk.
Let's make it happen. There you
Yeah,
go.
but you
There
know,
go.
I was like,
But he
dude,
believed in what you
he
was
did.
doing. Yeah.
He believed in it, and I used to just, and I made these songs, and I'm like, I'm gonna do something with these. I feel like these ones are gonna, you know, I know everybody's supposed to feel like that about their shit, and if they don't, you should.
Facts.
You should feel like, yo, I want to change the world. Like I really want this. I thought about to myself. I was like, man, what's the highest form, like of all the arts? Like the highest, like I was thinking about, you know, as far as acting, there's stand up, there's
Right.
you know, there's dancing, and then there's music, which connects it all.
Connects everything.
And it is the most powerful form. You know what I'm saying? Like there's you know, yes, there's poetry, but like music,
it moves people.
it
different.
moves
Yeah.
you. You don't even have to speak the same language, and we could just love the song together.
You ain't even got to hear the lyrics.
Boom and pow. You hear me? Boom and pow. But I was thinking, but
Facts.
I really think that, you know, the music is gonna, you know, do something.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm like,
believe it.
if I feel like that, then I why not everybody else
That's
feel like
right.
that around me?
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And to fearlessly go after something that you're not even known for.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
That's powerful.
Because it's a lot of people that have ideas outside of what they're known for, and they don't explore them because of the judgment that comes with that.
Oh, so much.
To where it's like, nigga, you ain't no rapper. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You're not this. You're not that. Okay. Newsflash. First of all, I didn't ask for your feedback.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I want to do. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, nigga, unfollow or just don't tune in. I don't understand people. It's like, it's so many people in this generation. This shit blows my mind.
The negativity
like
is wild.
You follow people that you don't like just to drop negative ass comments under this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
So for me, I actually feel sorry for a lot of people in this generation. I really, really do. Because if you have that, if you have that amount of time within yourself to be able to say, you know what, I'm literally typing. Like, this is a process for me to see something, type up some nasty shit, and drop it on somebody's how do you look internally? You know what I'm saying? Like you hurting. You hurting.
Yeah, they hurting.
Do you experience that?
They like that. Yeah,
You be having
all
hundreds
the time.
of comments. Like,
There's,
you have
come
people,
on, bro.
right? That's on
There's
there talking shit.
There's people that always talking shit, but man, like it's crazy how you can get like, hundreds of comments or whatever, but everybody's saying, "Oh my God, this is great, this is great, this is great," and that one person. Man, fuck your birthday.
You see that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this nigga, man. Just fuck my whole mood up. Yeah,
it's weird.
That part.
It's weird,
That
but
part.
people get off on the instant gratification.
Yeah.
Because it's instant. It's
Yeah.
like right then and there. Like
Facts.
I post something, you like it. Post something, you comment, you do like whatever. Like people like to see that like now thing, but.
Yeah.
For me, for negativity, man,
Tune
that
shit
shit
out.
funny.
Yeah.
It's funny to me.
Gotcha. Gotta
So,
laugh
like
at it.
you gotta laugh at it or block them,
Yeah.
or block them and
Block 'em.
figure it out later.
That part.
Man, I feel like a bad bitch from the club. My
to me.
block list
Long in the
it's
motherfucker.
long to the motherfucker.
I call that shit Blocky Balboa, nigga. I'm about to Blocky Balboa
Blocky
your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing no
Balboa.
games, nigga. You on my Blocky Balboa list.
Yeah.
You get to talking that shit.
Yeah.
That's real though. Tyree, man, I think we covered what I wanted to cover, and that was allowing the audience to be able to see the perspective of a comedian from both ends of the spectrum, behind the scenes, kind of the struggles that come with it,
Yeah.
but also the joy that comes with following your purpose and
There's joy.
and feeling as though this is an obligation. This is something that I was called to do, and stopping is not an option. I'm glad we touched on that.
Yeah.
So for me, I like to end out every single episode of the Unselfish Behavior podcast. That is where we at right now. You got to understand it. I always like to end it. You like that type of talk, huh?
like
You
it.
like that
It's cool.
shit? You like how I do that? Look, so damn, nigga.
You go underwater, nigga. What happened? What happened there? You was cool all the way
Listen,
to the
nigga, you
end.
just fucked me up. Nigga, let me bring it home. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Look, let me jump back into it. Look, This is the unselfish. You like how I do the tone right
like
there?
that.
I learned that shit
That
in
was
sales, nigga. Look, so this is the Unselfish Behavior Podcast. You got to understand it. We here right now, Tyree, Spivey. When we end out every episode, we like to end it out with what we call an unselfish message from our guest. What you're going to do right now is you're going to look at this camera right here, Tyree Spivey. You're going to leave the audience with an unselfish message from Tyree Spivey. It can be centered around absolutely anything, but the focal point is always inspiration and empowerment. So whatever's on your heart to give to the people that's going to watch this episode, you can look at that camera and let them know how you feeling.
About just
Whatever you feel.
the positive.
Something positive.
Okay. Damn, that's so many good ones, bro.
You Tyree Spivey.
I am. I'm
You know
Tyree
what I'm
Spivey as hell.
Huh?
This is what I say for you guys. It's gonna be good. It's gotta be bars.
It gotta be good because now we got the anticipation. You know
what I'm saying?
This is build up.
It's gotta be bars.
Huh? Come on now.
Let me
Talk to
see.
the people.
Look. Can you repeat the question?
Can you repeat it?
Can you repeat the question? Repeat. That was almost repeat.
This is the Unselfish Behavior Podcast. We right here with my main man Tyree Spivey. We like to always end out every. If you pick that motherfucker up one more time, we always like to end out every episode of the Unselfish Behavior Podcast with what we call an unselfish message. Now, this unselfish message could be centered around absolutely anything, but we always like to center it around empowerment and inspiration. So, any type of message that you want to leave the audience with that watches this episode, this is what you're gonna leave them out with.
Oh.
Yeah, leave them out with that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that? Hey, deliver yourself to greatness.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Sleep on your side, not your stomach.
Come on now.
Boom and pow. You hear me?
And that is a motherfucking wrap. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah.
You know I love you, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man, I
proud
love you
of
too,
you.
bro.
Everything that you're doing. Obviously, I've been a big fan, but I've also been a brother, and you've been that to me as well. You've supported absolutely every single thing that I've done, bro. And reciprocity and iron sharpens iron. You got to understand. Iron sharpens iron. This is a season right now to where we need each other.
Yeah,
right.
stay in it, bro.
I thank you, bro. I thank you. I thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I think that a lot of people gonna love this episode. So Unselfish Behavior, man. This episode right here, and that is a wrap. We out.